really
sure.
bearing in.
Yeah. I mean, any players that we're going to be watching from this point on are going to be absolute killers. And right now, we have...
Oh, Jesus.
I think that's Silver's Crag, and I think that's Giga in... Is it Onesy?
That's Onesy and Giga.
Okay. This is interesting. Do we know if Giga...
I don't know who's seeded higher.
Yeah, I don't know either. Do we know if Giga is leaning towards playing Hodan or Silv at this tournament?
Silv.
Or is Silv?
Not this tournament, for Crag.
Okay.
Man despises the Hodan Crag matchup. Would play Silv into that matchup, 90 times out of 100.
Okay.
I sincerely doubt we're going to be able to see the Crag. Giga already losing the rock, paper, scissors. It's so over.
It's so over. That's all it takes. Go next. No, but this is going to be a great set, and I'm interested to see immediately the Force Forward ban from Onesy, not uncommon against the Silvs. Merchant Port, will we get it? No, Giga's not going to give it to us. Not quite an AZ resident, not a true AZ resident, right? But I mean, still.
Yeah, I can already hear Giga exclaiming, it's like, no, I don't want to go Merchant Port.
Yeah, but I mean, Jules Vale, can we be honest for a second? Great Silv stage, right? Can you blame him for not wanting to go to one of those stages compared to I think one of Silv's scariest counter picks?
Yeah, I mean, I also have to note, right? I said earlier I wasn't sure who was seated higher. I'm pretty confident it is in fact going to be Giga who is seated higher here, but right now we can see exactly why. Right, so much control, so much damage onto the Crag already, but there's a reason why we were so scared when we saw it was Giga Onesy. Onesy, someone who's made so many upsets. So many players have fallen to this Crag, and Giga right now doing his best to not be another name added to the list.
Absolutely, yeah. And you have to be very careful for either of these characters, right? Silv is going to absolutely blender this Crag, but it's going to take a while to find these kills, right? And Crag, on the other hand, is going to be so brutal with these fair edge guards onto Silv, and then these rock edge guards as well, right? That's what we're looking for between these two characters. Already seeing the side B jump cancels from the Crag, the great awareness on those seeds. Just such good counterplay back and forth, right? But it's all been Giga right now, not able to close this stock out for Onesy.
Yeah, and the side B's coming through, not quite going to be put into a position where you die just yet. Opting to burrow when needed, opting to cancel when needed, and beautiful parry from Onesy on that back air. I mean, there's a few little habits here and there where, a lot of Silv players will share them, right? The back air from ledge being one of them. Yeah. But, Giga, while he might still have a few flowchart habits here and there, the one thing that you can never ever count on is the combo ending the same way.
Yeah, Giga is absolutely one of those breakneck speed Silv players. Oh no.
Hey!
Oh, it does slip through. Okay, so that potentially, right, all you can do is those micro SDIs. You could just be stuck in that forever if you're Onesy, but does manage to slip through either a mess up by Giga or some slippery DI, right, by Onesy. Either way, that's going to be huge, but that was also a lot of percent when he was already behind. Does close the stock, though.
Yeah, I mean, but, Onesy still available. Giga trying to make sure that there is no chance at the reversal. And there it is. Forward air, sweet spot number 2, going to be able to do it. I mean, a little bit of help from the rock.
A grin from Onesy, though. That's what you want to see.
I mean, that's one of the things about Onesy that makes him such a challenger. You cannot tilt this man.
Yeah. Are we already into the... Wow, that was the fastest stage selection I have seen. And we're figuring it out, right? These players are ready to game. They want to go straight into it.
Yeah, they're so ready to game. We're not even ready. Yeah. They're gaming.
Yeah, but we're seeing Aether Gates, right? We saw Crag live. We're going to see Crag live even longer on this stage, right? But if there's one thing that Giga's not afraid of doing, it's keeping long combos, and it's getting some of these crazy conversions on this fairs off stage. So we'll see if that's enough to eke out these stocks.
Yeah, it's kind of incredible because if the way how Giga plays, right, it's almost as if he's farming combo video content.
Right?
But, he's not an editor, like not someone who makes the combo videos. He's just simply that guy, right?
He's him.
He is him.
At least for the first game, right? We'll see if Onesy can take that title away. Right now in an offstage scenario, but not quite going to find the confirmed.
Yeah, but right now just looking for constant damage, very, very consistent trades here and there. Up air, not going to be able to do it. Ethereal Gates, with those huge blast zones, as you mentioned, we're going to see this Crag live for absolutely forever. Beautiful tech from the Crag, beautiful adjustment on the air dodge to avoid a possibility of a follow-up. And Onesy, once again, in a little bit of trouble up air, not going to kill.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Crag is a heavy boy, Gates is a big stage, and Sylv can struggle to kill, and that's going to be the first stop. 169 to this 202.
Oh boy.
And because of that angle flipper, will not get the tech on the rock there. But even still, right, can't be mad with the mileage you got out of that stock, right? And that's what you picked the stage for. And it's already working favors for Onesy.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of those moments where you just go for a hard read, it works out, and Giga is trying to do his best Olympia cosplay, it seems. But right now, Onesy looking to take that one off the table, said, hey, Halloween was last month. It's time for Christmas, baby.
Yep. This is a brutal edge guard, so much percent. Even if you make it back on stage, which we did see from the Sylv, right, it's only going to take a couple more hits, and that's going to do it. That is a huge lead, and that was off one edge guard, right? You can see the brutal patience and damage that you can do by just throwing rock by Onesy on those edge guards.
Yeah, and just like that one parry on the Howl to start things off is how you get Giga to start, you know, wondering about these Howl timing.
Oh, the
wondering
rocks are coming back!
Get past this, and the teleporting rock doesn't quite convert. But Onesy still going to be in the lead, still going to be able to survive, still going to be in control.
Oh, this is so bad. This is such a bad spot to be in. Is going to get back to the pillow, goes for the jump read on that back air and Sylv. It's not going to catch, and right now needs to close out the stock. Onesy's trying so hard to just beat this Sylv down before his second stock goes. And Giga trying to find these Randy F smash responses, and it's just not working.
And the up strong going to be able to take game two, evening things up for Onesy. The grin looks all the same. It literally doesn't change. Win or lose, rain or shine. October, like Halloween or Christmas, Thanksgiving, who cares? Onesy's always looking for more damage, more control, and more Rivals of Aether to play.
Yeah, and so that's why we saw that stage pick so fast. Onesy knew immediately what he wanted, and we saw it work, right? The confidence there. Let's talk about confidence. The moment those bands finish, Giga goes to this stage, and Giga loves this stage. Let's be honest, right? It's a bit of a mixed bag for Sylv, right? Potentially, if you get knocked down too low, you won't be able to burrow into that stage, right? But the threat range that you have on these edge guards with these fair confirms can be so brutal. Great DI in to get on top of that platform. Very creative from Onesy there. And it's going to get a little bit of a reversal right now.
Yeah, I mean, but, you know, as you were saying, right, this is very much a Giga stage, right? It's one of his favorite ones. There's a reason why it was picked so quickly, but it's not like this is a bad Crag stage.
No.
This is just a comfort stage and a half for the Sylvanos player.
Yeah, what you see players like ZB, one of the heralds of Crags to be, right? One of the scariest stages that you could take against ZB, right? And Onesy, probably going to be a similar way. Definitely a great Crag stage right now, and now we're seeing a bit of roles reverse, not able to find the Sylv kill.
Oh,
just kidding.
Yeah, commentator curse coming into play as always. I mean,
and this rock is doing so much percent. Oh, that bear not going to quite sweet spot. And right now, Giga's just trying to get back to stage. Not quite going to find that second up air. Goes for the back air instead. Maybe a misinput. Maybe going for the clip themselves. Either way, can't kill Onesy right now.
Yeah, but there it is. Fair
up air. Could have lived that, though.
Yeah,
isn't that the crazy thing? Could have lived that.
Technically could have lived that. But yeah, you know, fair up air going to be able to even out the stock count, and it's Sylv. Do not count this grass dog out. This grass dog does, you know, 12,000 damage per second. Looking like Elden Ring. Looking like Giga wants to put a ring on this set here. But right now, Onesy says, hey, my friend, you've got a date with the Blast Zone.
Yep, and that's going to be the stock.
Going to be it.
And 80%, that's a healthy Crag stock in a game like this, but maybe not. Okay, great DI to avoid that second up air, and right now, these down tilts coming through. 98%, right? Not much to boot when you compare how long Onesy's been living in each of these games, but that is going to be such a quick conversion, catching the DI read a little bit off from Onesy and going to take the stock.
Yeah, I mean, stock taken.
This is so scary.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained, but right now, Giga blazing a trail to victory here. One back air, another back air, looking for the Bears to put Onesy in disadvantage, to keep Onesy in disadvantage, to keep Onesy off stage, and looking for the blast zone.
And this is such a bad spot to be in. Oh, got the dare, but back to the pillar. Does get back to stage on Sylv, but the barrel off stage. We saw it before the parry came through. Not this time. Onesy's trying to get back.
Fall out of the up air. This is huge. Onesy has another lease at life. This could be a kill. Looks for the rock. Strong.
Goes for the up
quite
strong.
going to be able to connect. Up air.
Okay, misses the. Oh, that's going to do it. Yeah. Oh, man. And you could feel the shift there from Giga, right? After he got to that second stock, after he did his big blender.
And Onesy's still smiling.
And Onesy's still smiling, right? And Giga, I mean, he's smiling after that win, but he's also sweating, right? Onesy was in the lead there, and he had to dig deep to pull that game back.
Oh, yeah, but right here,
Tower of Heaven.
Now, Tower of Heaven, you know, a phenomenal stage used against Sylv because, you know, of Sylv's, you know, blind spot.
Yeah.
Right? You know, that 45-degree plat drop angle. And, you know, a Crag such as Onesy, always looking to nair, always looking to go burr, but the forward strong didn't quite pan out, but somehow turns into even more damage off of getting hit.
Getting a little greedy with those strong attacks, though, and is now going to get a roll reversed here. A lot of percent getting put back on him for what could have just been a potential edge guard. And now we're seeing Giga try to run away with it.
Yeah, but, you know, time and time again, these two are going to be duking it out. Downstrong gets parried.
Galaxy.
If you're here in the venue, you can hear Giga just shout, "Oh no," the moment he got parried right there. But down air to start up a tech chase. Giga once again starting up the blender. And dear lord, it does blend.
Talk about combo videos. Prepares the seed before he even gets the hit to combo him into his up air, into his next seed. He is just 3 steps ahead of Onesy right now and trying to take this lead as far as he can get it right now, a 1%. Marginal as ever.
Yeah, but right now Onesy in a little bit of trouble.
Oh, dodges the pedal wave, does get the down B into the parry. That F smash does connect Sylv, a big boy, right?
Yeah, but one fair to start. Like, both of these players are just looking for these combo starters. Looking for these opportunities. Just looking for the ways to sneak into winner's side. But, oh, Giga.
Oh, the off the eye was trying to run away, but wasn't actionable in time because he went for the bite, right? Thought Onesy would stand there, didn't quite get it, and now Onesy's making huge extra credit onto this next stock.
Yeah, 86% on the Crag. Still not anywhere close to a kill. Up strong from Giga, not quite going to be able to come out, but we've got the tech chases available. We've got the back airs. We've got the C's, but Onesy right now has got the lead.
Oh, what a great side B instantly to catch Giga waiting there for a second. And right now, it's just been Onesy getting every single percent he can on the stock. Even if Giga's going to close this one out, he has to such a disadvantage. And he's not even going to be able to do it. That's the second 2-stock we've seen from Onesy. Both games he's won, both games on his counter pick, both of them dominant. That being said, he does not get his counter pick here.
And a breath of relief from Onesy, bringing it to game 5. And the smile starts to fade a little bit, just a little.
Yeah, it's you can feel tension rising. Big crowd watching behind. This is the set to see right now, going to the limits. Our first game 5, I believe. And we're taking it to Force Floor, the home stage for Sylvanos, right? Definitely a stage that Onesy wouldn't want to go on his own. He banned it in the neutral stage pick, and we're seeing why, right?
Yeah, 89% to begin. But, you know, that's the classic Sylv blender. And that's the classic Giga stock. Going to be able to take stock number 1. Huge, huge lead for the Sylvanos.
Yeah, and that is a bulldozing start through, right? We're going to have to see Onesy do a lot of creative work. Yeah, to get back into this game. And right now, he's just finding everything from Giga. Not the up smash, though. Does not find the up smash. He's going to get rock in hand. It's going to get beat up by the dare, and now he's going to be put into an edge guard scenario. And these seeds are coming through. That same seed has hit Onesy so many times, but this time Giga positions it a little bit lower, catches him pulling the rock, puts it lower to break the pillar, catches Onesy off guard, and takes another early stock. This is such a big lead from Giga.
Yeah, and Onesy right now with, you know, the entirety of the Oklahoma crowd behind him, trying to find a way back in. But Giga looking to stage a Game 5 execution fest as Onesy is going to be taken down here. 96% on the Crag. Side B, up strong, the pop-off, the hug, the Game 5 close out, a clean 3-stock.
You can win on your counter pick, but eventually you have to win on someone else's as well. And Giga showing dominantly that when he's comfortable, that when he is on, he is a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, and I mean, both players, neither of them from in-region, both of them coming in from out of state.
Correct.
But Giga showing Onesy, hey, you come to my home, we're going to play.
Yeah, Forest Floor, the home that Giga's going to win it on, and that's going to be winner side for Giga, but we're not counting Onesy out. That was all winner side, and we're going to see hopefully quite a run from him in losers, right?
Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. I mean, maybe if you're in Onesy's path, you're not too happy with having to deal with that. That, I'm fairly confident, did go to seed.
Yeah.
But think about this, right? Yeah. You're at a tournament where Onesy's seeded to not make it into winner side pools.
Yeah.
That's evil.
Yeah. And also, you're at Heatwave, right? Since when has seeding mattered?
Since when has seeding ever mattered?
Yeah. If there's a tournament for an upset, it's Heatwave. We have them in spades. We have your Game 5s. But that doesn't mean we're going to stop in those upsets. And this one is going to be exciting for sure.
Ooh.
That is Cheesy versus HKP. Edalus. Wait, not Edalus. Crag versus Zetter. Sorry.
The craggiest Crag to ever crag.